Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. How's it going? Going pretty good over here. I'm sitting, whiling away the afternoon, dipping Stoker's Fine Cut, Wintergreen, bourbon. Come on. Cheers, everybody. All right. So this is kind of a vlog to just to say what's some, have a chat, say some stuff, what's going on. I've actually been feeling at a loss for things to talk about here on my vlogs. And, I don't want to just be sitting and talking, looking at the analytics of my channel, like, most viewers don't view my videos past 3 or 4 minutes, at tops, really. So, I know some of you watch to the end, so I'm gonna just do this one for you guys. I've been trying to keep my videos a little shorter just because of the viewership and whatever. But only 30% of my views are from subscribers, and I get like 70% 70% of my views are from unsubscribed people. So I don't know. I've kind of been feeling like I haven't had much to say these days, if you know what I mean. It's been interesting times. Lots of stuff's going on, and I got off the phone for a couple of things that are gonna be going on. I got a new pocket knife yesterday. I love pocket knives, and so there's this pocket knife store in town. They sell cigarettes and stuff too, but they sell pocket knives. Kelsey and I went there yesterday, and we got matching switchblades. So yeah, they look like this. Fucking cool. It's a classic. But no, a couple things are going on. My crazy friend Nathan. Now I brought him up from time to time. He's a friend of mine. I could do a whole video on the things Nathan has done. He ran for mayor of Peterborough once. He, when I met him, it was in Oakville, and I met him, and I ended up crashing at his place for a couple months. But he moved to Oakville because he wanted to be a writer. He was coming from Wawa, Ontario, which is kind of out in the sticks, and had a friend who was moving to Oakville, so he moved to Oakville to fulfill his dreams of being a writer in Oakville. And he happened to cross paths with me, and I was also an aspiring young writer. So it was interesting. He was crazy. The first night we really hung out, he spent the whole night trying to pick up my girlfriend, and it was at a Halloween party I was throwing. And ever since then, we've been best of buddies. He's one of my dearest, oldest friends, and anyhow, years ago, now, those of you who are pretty familiar with my music know of a song I do called "Burnin' Hell," and it was kind of the hit song, it seems, off of my Mirkwood release at midnight called "The Doctor," and it's kind of a fast punk rock version of the John Lee Hooker song "Burnin' Hell." Um, and a lot of people seem to really like that song, and I played that live a lot. People knew me for that song in town. So Nathan wanted to make a video of it. I had made my own video of it, but Nathan wanted to make like a really well filmed video for it, and he did. It's on my channel somewhere. Um, just look up "Burnin' Hell," and it'll probably pop up, and like under my name, Dirty Pat Walsh, "Burnin' Hell." Um, but yeah, he wants to do two new videos with me. The first one he really wants to do is he wants to take like just a new song of mine, or another song of mine. He hasn't chosen the song, and I'm up for choosing the song too, and that's one thing I want to ask of my viewers today is which song of mine that you know of would you like to see a video of, like a really well shot video of? Um, it could be anything. It could be one of the little videos I've put up here, like one of the songs I've recently done. Could be off one of my albums. Whatever. Yeah, he wants to make a video with a green screen of me playing a song, and like he wants to have the green screen show. Now the sad thing is I don't have a lot of remnants from my punk rock past. I don't have any copies of my fanzines left. I don't have a lot of stuff. The artistic relics I have of mine are just pages and pages of writing, like binders and binders full of poems and lyrics and stories. Um, I have a couple paintings I've done, and a few of the recordings I've done. I have copies of. I don't even have a full set of the recordings I've done. You know. But he wanted to have like all this stuff I've done, kind of like posters from my plays, which I don't have any of. Um, Things like that. Like I used to direct and uh, produce a lot of my own theater here in town, and just stuff like he had this vision for all this artistic stuff that's kind of like from start to now. Seeing progression and growth. Which is a really cool idea. It's just I don't have the stuff he needs to do it. I don't have all the old posters and stuff like that. I don't even. I'm very very. I have like some wine with everything posters, and that's about it. You know, um, maybe two Silver Hearts posters. But anyhow, regardless of that, we're gonna put something up in the green screen, and I'm gonna do this, play this song, and something's gonna be flashing up behind me, and yeah. So I want to ask if anybody has a notion for a song they'd like to see, or a song they would vote for being having a proper video made of. Um, Yeah, and the other thing he wants to do for me, he does a lot of bicycle activism in town, and he wants to do one concerning that with him singing "Bird on a Wire" by Leonard Cohen, and me accompanying him on probably jaw harp or harmonica, one of the two. But that'll be a cool project. Yeah, I just got off the phone with him. He's a raving lunatic, my friend Nathan. He's an absolute raving lunatic. You know, the thing about him, when I met him, wanting to be a writer. Now I was a writer. You know, I thought I was writing. I wrote hard. I wrote a lot of poetry all throughout my life. You know, but I don't really send it out to publishers or anything like that. Now Nathan, and this is back when we're like 20. He would write and write and write. Now most of his writing was like kind of like a bunch of Bob Dylan quotes, and him kind of writing around these quotes. It was kind of weird writing, but he did it, man. Like he sent his stuff off. He sent it off to every publisher he could. He like did it. He just had a wall of rejection letters, but his idea was like he never got an acceptance letter. He got nothing but rejection letters. But to him, every rejection letter was another proof that he tried. You know. So even though his writing really wasn't that good at the time, it's much better now, I gotta say. His writing wasn't very good at that time. He was pushing it, and he was trying to get published, which is something that me or any of my poetry friends were doing. So I respect that. I've always respected that, and that's one of the things I always think of when I think of Nathan. I could do a bunch of videos on him. I don't know. Fuck. Nathan. I'm sure you're going to be seeing him a lot, too, because he's going to be over here a lot. We're going to be rehearsing for Bird on a Wire. So, yeah. I've had him in a video or two before, but that was years ago. So I'm looking forward to introducing you all to my dear friend Nathan Govier. And yeah. So yeah, that's what's up. A couple new projects came down the pipeline today, and I'm pretty excited. I got stuff going on now. My recording's back up. We're working on that again. And I got these two things and he wants to also get my son involved in the music video for me with the green screens and stuff like that. So, because my son is all about that. Anyhow, if you lasted till the end, say Switchblade, and if you didn't last to the end, well, thanks for viewing at least a little bit. And I will see you later. Be well, everyone. Stay free. Live the best life you can. And fucking do it. Be well.